squash is way too big for that 5 litre bottle, so I invested in a 70 litre dustbin. It took me about 5 minutes to fill it up. 70 litres of water in there and 70 grams of hydro grow, which is the feed that I've been using, and also roughly half an handful of Epsom salts. Now I'm going to cut holes in the lid of the container, which it looks like that basically. I'm going to cut a couple of holes in it. I'm going to whack that squash, whatever it is, in there, and I don't know what I'm going to put with it. The original plan was tomato, but I'm not sure if tomatoes and squashes will do well together. They're in separate containers in there obviously, but there are some plants you shouldn't put near each other, and I'll have to go and check on that. I'm not sure. I don't think I've got any other squash plants, so maybe something else. What goes with squash? I'll ponder. I'll bring you back when I thought about it and show you how I got on, hopefully. Alright, the trusty hori knife, just going through gently because I don't want to split the lid obviously. Bring you back when it's done. If you can see, once the lid's on, the water level's good, couple of inches below the top, so this probably wouldn't work to start plants off in, but I've got some that are already started off, so now I'm going to try and feed the roots from them into there and hopefully have a deep water culture hydroponic system going, crack key style. I'll bring you back. Right, so we're back quicker than I thought. Check the roots out on that. That's been in there a couple of weeks. Look at the roots on that. Wow. That's the squash. I'm not sure what variety, because we've only got male flowers as yet, but man, that's interesting. Look at the size of them roots. There's got to be 6 inches of roots there. And here's the tomato. It's got about 3-inch root on it. Successfully got the squash in there after a bit of a fight with it, because I don't think it wanted to go. Them roots were quite large. Anyway, now I'm going to whack this bit in there and I'll bring you back. So there it is. I've gone from 5 litres of solution for each plant, because they were in individual little 5 litre bottles. They're now sharing a 70 litre container. There's a tomato, which variety I don't know what it is, but it was doing alright in that little thing. I just want to see if it gets better in here. It should do, but I don't know. And then whatever this squash is, that's been, as you see by the root system, going quite spectacularly. So I suppose at some point I'll have to suspend these to something. I mean, I've got room up, I've got wires running across, so I could tie some string, tie them up, but I mean, who knows, I could come out here tomorrow morning, they could all be dead. But I'm giving it a bash. As I said, 2-3 weeks in, a month ago I started the celery, and if you could see the root system on that now, that's just running away with itself. I might actually have to have that out of there at some point and whack it in the ground, because I don't know what else to do with it. I now have 2 vacancies over there. Well, one, I got a cutting from some basil that I put in a rock wool thing, and it's rooted up nicely, so I'm going to stick that in one of them. Just check the water level over there first, and the other one I don't know yet. I'll have a little look around, see what else I've got. Obviously something that don't get too big. I wonder if rocket would do any good in there. Got some rocket growing down here that needs to be dealt with. I might check that out. Alright then, so that's it basically. That's all I wanted to show you. Everything in the greenhouse is looking great. I've made the door open for 3 days. The temperature's been phenomenally cold. It's been like getting up to the 14s, 15s in centigrade in here. But today we're up to nearly 22, 21.9. That's having the window and the door shut all day till I come in here. I've given it all a good water. It's the first time I've watered it for over a week. Chilies have got flowers forming, and I noticed down here on this cayenne there's a fruit right there, one little pepper, the only one so far, but is open. Nothing on this one yet, nothing on any of the others either. But interestingly enough, these ones I bought, I got 6 for £5, were at a much advanced stage to the one that I grew from seed that I don't even know what variety is, but he's catching up. Look, there's a few little flower buds forming on there. I don't know if you can see them, but it's right by my finger there. So yeah, so they're catching up. This one, I don't even know what this is. Ah, this is a Scotch bonnet. The leaves are different shape. It's been attacked by something. Something's had a feast on here, I don't know what. But the leaves look almost, I don't know. Well, there's a basil that's in companion with that one, and I mean, the way they bend over at the end there like that, these look similar. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that or what, but I've put in there with it some marjoram, because, well, to tell the truth, because I had it laying about, I thinned the marjoram out on that container over there, and it had roots, and I don't like to kill plants, so I stuck it in there and it's taken, as has the one in here also, which is another one. And I got some sweet onions here that I was going to move, but the roots are going through now, so we're going to leave them and see what happens to them. Yeah, that's basically it for now, I think. But yeah, I'm quite excited about this deep water culture thing. I've done it in the black container. They had all different coloured bins, but I chose black because it's something to do with algae growth. Apparently if you get algae growth on the roots, then the plant will die, because what happens is that algae will be eating up all the nutrients out of the water and starve your plant effectively. So I chose a black container, but now my worry is it's in a greenhouse. Black holds the heat. Is that going to be an issue? Is the water going to boil? Who knows? Time will tell. So that's me out now, I think, for today, unless I think of anything else later on. Alright then, I hope you're all doing well, and wherever you are and whatever time you're watching this, I hope you're having fun.